for any new beekeepers that are thinking about starting and they're going to buy bees in the spring or something like that, this will be a good video to watch because this is basically taking a 5-frame nuc, which you could purchase, and setting it up in a full-size 10-frame hive. So we'll use a bottom board, just a wooden bottom board. I like solid bottom boards. I do have some screen bottom boards, but I like solid better. I go ahead and put my entrance reducer on there just because I always forget. And then I have to try to lift the box back up full of bees to get the entrance reducer on. So I go ahead and put it on first. And then you're going to want to have these things handy. An inner cover and an outer cover. You want to have them ready to go nearby. And then you want to box. And now is the time to get that entrance reducer in the right spot. I put mine a little too far back. So if you remember, this is a 5-frame nuc, and we're going to go put them in a 10-frame box. So we're going to need 5 more frames. Now these frames you're watching me pull out, this was a dead hive, and it's mold in there. These frames are pretty rough, but in a pinch, bees would clean them back up and use them, so I don't throw them out quite yet. So I am going to give them 1 old frame that they can clean up, and then I'm going to give them 4 fresh foundations that they can draw. I'm going to give them this one, that way they can get this cleaned up in a day or two, and the queen in there, she'll lay in this pretty quickly. So if she's already feeling a little crowded, which she very well may be, this will give her a little bit of space to expand into pretty quickly. All right, I got my smoker lit. Put some smoke on these girls. Now I haven't opened this in over a month, so yeah, it's not jam-packed full of bees, but there are quite a few. I'll just shake those off the lid. Go ahead and get them in their new home. Put some more smoke on these and calm them down. Now if you notice, this 10-frame hive that we're creating is going in the exact same spot that this 5-frame was, which is going to be helpful because there are lots of foragers out right now looking for nectar and whatnot, and they're going to come back and wonder why their house is different. So there is an open queen cell, an opened queen cell right here. This hive has requeened this spring. Now I like to put the 5 frames from the nuc right in the middle together, preferably in the same order. So here's the queen. I'm going to see if I can get over there to you. That's the queen right there. If you notice, she's a whole lot bigger than the rest of them. And this is all full of larvae. Some of it's capped, some of it's not. So I'm going to get her back in there before I disturb her too much. So it's good to see there's a queen in there. I was a little worried. The population isn't overwhelming in this box, but there are plenty of bees and brood in different stages, so I'm happy. Now what I'm not seeing a whole lot of is honey, so paying attention to that. When I get into these other hives over here next door, if I can find a frame that's got some honey in it, I will definitely put a frame of honey in here instead of an empty frame. Now, here's another situation from this spring. I had a medium frame in here, and there's not really any resources on it, so we are gonna replace that with a regular deep frame. There are a bunch of bees still in this box. I don't know if you can see them down in there. There's also a lot of garbage and trash in the bottom, so I don't want to dump them into this nice fresh hive, because I don't want to dump all that trash in there. But what I am going to do is sort of prop this box up right here next to the entrance, and they will smell the queen. They will go in there. It might take them a few hours, but they will finally migrate in there and they'll all be together. I've gotten into the hive next door, just doing a hive check. Everything's looking really good in there. But if you remember, this new tin frame that I just set up is really low on honey. I want to give them every chance to make it through the summer and hopefully start building up into the fall. So I found a frame, a couple boxes in this hive. It's got almost all honey and a little bit of bee bread. I just want to double check that the queen is not on this frame. She shouldn't be. It's all honey, but you never know. Let's see it. We're going to clean it up a little bit while it's here. Get some of this burr comb off. And there's a few bees left on here, and that's fine. It's not going to hurt anything. But this frame is, or this hive, desperately needs some resources. So we'll give them this frame of honey. If we can find another one, I'll give them another one. It's not going to hurt this big hive. They've got plenty. Let's see what this next frame looks like. It's looking like all honey as well. Oh yeah, it's heavy. All solid honey. And you know what? It wouldn't hurt my feelings to give them these bees either. Just make sure the queen's not on here. There's a lot of funky comb on here. I'm going to try to clean it off, but I may not be able to successfully. So now this hive has 10 frames, 2 solid frames of honey, which will pay dividends because their population will build up quickly now because they've got a little nutrition to work off of. Now we can finally close this up for good. Now if you remember, we pulled 2 frames out of here, so we're going to need to give them 2 frames back. So we're going to give them fresh foundation. A hive this big should be able to handle that fine.